It's time for Bollywood Breakdown. And I have this crazy story. It's about this Bollywood star. Her name's Lisa Haydon. She's relatively new in the Bollywood scene. She's maybe, well, I can't say for sure how many movies she's done, but I could guess I've only seen like 4 or 5 of them. So that's not a lot, considering a lot of these Bollywood people have done a lot more. But anyway, so she's new. So she just came in, right?
Yeah.
And she got married to a Pakistani. And because of that, this magazine called DNA, they published this article on her saying that she won't get any more movies in Bollywood, even though she just entered recently. Wow. And that she can't be hired as an actress anymore, and that she's, they just said all this horrible stuff, that she didn't marry an Indian person, which is crazy because first off, she clarified in a couple of tweets that she did actually marry an Indian Muslim man. He wasn't Pakistani, so they just called her out randomly first off.
Wow, they kind of ruined her career.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. And she tweeted this picture of her on set, and she was like reading this magazine article of hers, and she was like, "Oh, haha, didn't know my career was over. I'm reading this from set." So that was supposed to be the funny thing, that she's still on set, like nothing happened to her career. But what do you guys think? Like, is it fair for magazines to publish things about you that aren't even true, or that like would affect you negatively in that way?
I mean, definitely not at all. All they do it for is the ratings and to sell magazines. But I think the deeper issue here is that could even be thought of as real news, and that could be an issue, that if a woman gets married, whether or not, Muslim, Hindu, Indian, Pakistani aside, woman gets married, obviously her career's over. She's no longer this sex symbol, or she's no longer, the young single, whatever she needs to be an actress, versus, oh wow, she's actually talented, let's put her in a movie. I think that's the bigger issue here, that people could actually think that was true.
Well, I'm glad that she told them off, because they have no right to come at her, and it wasn't even accurate.
It wasn't accurate, but the thing is that it's a much bigger issue where it happens to so many, even successful Bollywood women. Like, she's a newcomer, so you can say that they would try to, dish stuff out at her unfairly, but they say this for bigger people also. They've said it about Madhuri Dixit. They've said it about Aishwarya Rai, who is the most, I think she's such a talented, beautiful
icon.
person.
I love her. She is my favorite
She's
Bollywood
like my
actress.
idol. And exactly, and they said that about her, that when she got married, she would never come back to do movies.
But she did.
She's doing one now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see that.
And I think that movie specifically, the one that's coming out, I think it's really cool because she's actually playing like this kind of like cougar type of character.
Ooh.
Which is funny. It's just funny to me because I don't think Bollywood has a whole lot of those.
No, women of a certain age, they just disappear into the Bollywood atmosphere.
She's purposefully playing someone that's much older than the guy in the movie, who's Ranbir Kapoor. But I think that's...
Hubba hubba, am I right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. But I think that's a really cool role. But there's also this really crazy story about a Bollywood producer who got caught in this huge drug deal act, and it was one of the biggest drug dealings throughout India.
What kind of drug was it?
The producer's name, it's this drug called Mandrax. I actually don't know what that is.
What is that?
Never heard of that
Really?
before.
I don't know what that is.
Mandrax.
But apparently it's really big, that's its street name or something like that. But they recovered a whole bunch of it from this guy's house, is what some sources were saying.
Sounds like some sort of Viagra drug.
Like
Mandrax.
No.
Mandrax.
Oh, God. That's disgusting.
Maybe that's why he was stealing so much of it.
I don't even know why you would say that. That is so nasty to imagine. No, I do not think Mandrax is like Mandrax. Oh gosh, no, I really don't think that.
So he ended up, what happened to him? Did he get caught?
I don't know what happened. These people, they don't know how to report properly because they just left it at his name and how much of the drug was recovered, and then they're like, he probably paid them off.
Wow.
There's a lot of bribery.
A lot of corruption.
Typical.
Yeah.
Well, I could talk about this all day, ladies, but now we're going to head into News Wrap. News Wrap.
Basically, the video shows Trump coming down an escalator, and he's being crowded by all of his supporters and whatnot, and Homer's coming behind him with this look of this is happening, which is basically the look that we've all had for the last couple of weeks. And then on this other side,